Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast, starting off your Monday with the hottest news in gaming and being peaked. Featuring your host, Locarthemanbeast.
Man Bean? Man Bun.
Man Bussy.
The Man Bussy. And you, the LobsterDust. Hi.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? You frazzled? You okay?
I'm just... Can I ask just like an open and honest question?
100%.
Anybody that's listening, is anybody having fucking fun? The fuck is going on with life? Like, why is it just like I was thinking about it today because it's like every little sliver of time that I have off, it's like I don't even get to enjoy it because I'm already thinking about okay, I can't enjoy this fucking 6-hour segment because I know tomorrow I got to do this and then I got to do this and I got to do this. There's no there's no living in the fucking moment. No. And where the fuck is it? And if there's anybody out there that's actually having fucking fun, what are you doing and how do you do it? Explain it to me because this shit fucking sucks. Okay? I'm sick of never catching up on bills. I'm sick of the fucking weather. I'm sick of fucking grass growing too fast. I'm fucking sick of it all. Okay? I'm sweaty. I'm disgusting. And what happened?
Listen. You're complaining about the same thing we have been complaining about every summer in the past 10 years. Like this is the heat. It has to be the heat. It has to be the heat.
Fucking come on, dude.
Ridiculously outside of everything else. It's like the idea that every year we get to this point where the first 100-degree weather hits and all of us just kind of forget that we actually hate life.
It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's blown over. The first 100-degree weather, it's like, oh my God, that's right. I actually hate everything about everything.
I'm just fucking hot and I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. I'm an alpha male, but I'm over it.
I mean, it's a cute top.
I think I turned my headset off.
Oh.
I think I turned my headset off when I was getting frazzled in my alpha male shirt. This thing is tight. It's restrictive. Maybe I just broke my headphones.
Okay.
Maybe they're just dead. Maybe they're just done. Maybe this is another thing I can fucking be mad about. Hello?
Hi?
I'm going to have a panic attack.
We're going to call technical difficulties. Brad's going to get
keep him busy. Keep him busy. Let's see if I can yeah, exactly what he said. Yeah, and we're just talking about it. Are you fucking with me now?
Yes, absolutely.
You piece of shit, dude.
Dude, it's just one of those days. It's a Sunday. You're right about not having time off. You never have that reset point. If you're
but it literally is fuck, dude. I can't everything. I got cats that are inside RV garages because I'm hunting whatever's sitting there. I've killed fucking 3 skunks, but it's like you shoot the skunk and then it stinks for fucking 4 days outside. But then by the time that's done stinking, the corpse is just stinking. Yeah. And I gotta go out there and I gotta hike it down. I gotta fucking dig a little hole and bury it. I gotta go to fucking work and I gotta think about pacemakers that are scheduled and there's always something going this way. Yeah. And the only little tiny slivers of fucking joy that I feel like I have is when I shut my fucking brain down by drinking half a bottle of fucking bourbon and then just dying in Tarkov. It's not even fun, okay? It's not. I'm just it's just like I'm just drinking myself to like I'm just not thinking about tomorrow. The here and now isn't that great because it's all shit. I'm just fucking dying. I'm getting Tarkov left and righted. If it wasn't for fucking Sean and his youthful enthusiasm of not realizing how fucked up this stupid game is, I would have fucking started a shotgun already. Fuck, dude.
Look, I mean, it's still young in the summer, man. You've got plenty of time.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Yeah. We just broke 90.
Dude, it was 100 it was 105 in SAC yesterday or the day before on Friday.
But like we're not even in the hot part.
No. See, that's what
pisses me off the most. I already know how I'm going to feel.
Boy. And like you complained about Reading heat or whatever, but there's something like we talked about that. It's something about Sacramento heat that and you're up in the mountains too. You're in the sticks. So like you'll get like 10 degrees cooler, but all the
cooler up here for sure.
But all the trees and the water will keep it all nice and like moist,
like musty.
Oh, yeah. God. Ugh. All of that just sounds.
Reading heat is just like it's just hot. It's just hot. Yep. But Sacramento has that like double radiation where it's like it's coming down and it's also pushing straight back off the fucking ground. So even though it's like 110, you're in a convection oven. You know, it's not just like fucking baking over you.
All right. So then what's a realistic time frame for a vacation? Some paid time off, some break.
I don't get paid time off.
Well, neither do I, but you could still take what would be considered paid time off. For free.
That's just called time off, Trevor.
Oh, okay.
And what happens when you take time off and you don't have paid time off is you don't get paid for that time off. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Well, I mean, how about a reset? That'd be nice. Just a 3-day weekend, man.
How about Oh, I thought you meant bankruptcy. How about a reset, you know? Just telling the old government, like, listen, I tried, I can't.
Yeah. You know what? I did this for a long time. You guys can just have the debt. Who cares? I'm done. I'm done. That's pretty much what I've gotten to with my student loans, is being like,
that's the one that never goes away.
I know. And that's exactly right. And that's the one that's like, well, that's the one that's going to affect your credit the hardest. It's like, well, I guess it's going to affect my credit because I'm not paying you guys $350 a month. Like, it's just not happening. Like, I just don't have that money. And two, like, there's just no way in hell I want to give you that money. Like, you know, sorry, not my problem.
That's like, when I went to the hospital, like February, it was like February 21st.
Okay.
Of like 2021. When I got COVID real bad, and I passed out. I had like a payment plan with them, you know, it wasn't much. I think like after my insurance, I still had to pay $1,900 or something like that, which I think my payment plan was like $110 or something like that. Paid it off. They sent me a letter, blah, 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 done.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
So they came back and they're like, so they're going back and forth with me about like how much the bill is. And they're like, okay, well, do you think you could do like a payment plan of like $10 a month and we'll just work towards like getting this off? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, and they're like, but we've stepped back like a good amount. Like we're like negotiating with you. And I was like, there's no amount. It could be $1 a month. I don't want you to fucking have it.
Yeah.
You could fucking, if you can't fucking comprehend that you sent me a thing that says I'm paid.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Not my problem. Literally lick my fucking ass. I will never pay this. You can hound me forever. I'll fucking send you Christmas cards of me setting the money on fucking fire before I give you a fucking $1 a month.
I agree. That's also
Piece of shit.
That's the thing that people have been getting. Like, I ordered something back in January, and then like because of whatever the tariff issues or whatever, they're getting bills from like UPS or FedEx for like $300. Like, oh yeah,
what?
because So this has been happening a lot where like people ordered stuff prior to the tariff changes all happening, and then they get their item delivered, but then they're getting a bill in the mail from whoever the person who delivered the item was like, yeah, but we had to pay tariff on it, so like we're passing it on to you, and they're just sending people bills for like $300 or $400 for like items that like were like $100 or whatever that they ordered a year ago. And I'm just like, I wish. First off, that's why I get all my stuff through Amazon or whatever, because it's all just
y'all want a fucking civil suit.
Oh yeah, but not only just that, like I would wish to just be like, never see the item. Sorry, no, we have confirmations. Sorry, never showed up. Start a claim. Bye.
As a matter of fact, I want you to give me my item.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. God bless it all, man. God bless it all.
Fucking. They've kind of touched on this in Dungeon Crawler Carl. Okay, about like this psychotic break that I feel happening right now is like when the NPCs start becoming a little more self-aware.
Yeah,
and like this is my loop.
Yeah.
This is my loop. Like this is what I'm stuck in.
Was it book 4? What was the train one? Where it was that book 4, right? Where it was like the NPCs were just like
3.
Yeah, 3, where they're just like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, we could try and bring. No, none of this is real. These are all implanted shit in my head. That's why I'm still convinced. Every new Mandela effect that comes out that hits me like a train, like those stupid lemon zingers. I'm adamant that we have not left like 2016 to 2019. Something happened. Something happened, and
because it was Harambe.
Harambe, and then
just celebrated the 9 years of him being gone.
Yeah, so between Harambe and COVID,
I think the 10th year we go to the Cincinnati Zoo.
Just
they're gonna have like a. There's gonna be people
just throwing their candles. Kids, just throwing their kids in.
Reset it.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. Something about that time period, man, is when everything changed. And I say, oh yeah, COVID. No, man, that's when I noticed all the Mandela effects. That's when I started noticing things weren't right, man.
See, we live in a simulation, and I'm convinced that Mandela effects are just like a player can collect them like cards. Like what can you like give to your NPC? You know, they found a new one and it goes in the world. You just watch like all like the Sims guys that have the little like diamond above their head. They're like it changes like the question mark and everything. And it just shows the cornucopia for Fruit of the Loom. You know, okay. Then somebody unlocks a new one, and then collectively we all just
no. The Mandela effects are patch notes. Someone went in and patched something.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, that's not how it was. Like, no, that's how it's always been. Like, because they have to keep it for like, thematical reasons. Like, no, that's how it's always been. Like, no, I'm telling you, that's not how it is. No, that's how it's always been. Start the game over again. You'll see that's always been like that.
Like, I swear to God, like someday a stoplight is just going to be like reversed orientated. Like the red will be on the bottom. It'll go up to green. And everybody like, I feel like I'll be the crazy person. Like it used to be different. What are you talking about? No. What are you talking about? Bottoms always stop. It just makes sense. I feel like that's the kind of shit that's going to get pulled on.
It's also people like Aaron that I believe are my NPCs in the world. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't party hard. They party, but not like the way that we party. And then every time you bring up a Mandela effect, they're like, no, that's not how it is. Like they're the vanilla NPCs that have just existed in the world. And it's like, those are the people you almost can't trust. You know what I mean? They're hard. Yeah. They're hard coded into the Matrix.
Fucking don't look at the woman in the red dress. Look back. You turn, it's just Aaron. Orangina.
Yeah, exactly. Freeze. Man, oh man. So I have been. Okay, tell me. Hit me.
So there's been a lot of move-ins. Since this is kind of a book club now, there's been a lot of move-ins in the Matt Damon community.
Yeah.
I guess Seth MacFarlane's company owns not just the rights to a show, but rights to the video game as well.
Yes. So it's in full time. That's what he was talking about when we were at the book signing, is he was talking about Seth MacFarlane's company has basically bought the rights out of all this and they're starting this whole thing. And I was like, and then Sean was like, well, Orville's actually pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And I feel like that's fine, but I don't know if that's the play.
No, honestly, I almost would have gone like,
I still think
not quite like Rick and Morty, but like Ugly Invincible. Americans, like, or Invincible would have been sick too.
Something along
something with that like animation style.
Yeah, I agree.
The only reservation I have about it being Seth MacFarlane is everything Seth MacFarlane is very Seth MacFarlane.
It does not branch very far. Yeah.
No, like the formulaic delivery of him is always present in like everything that he touches, I feel like.
I mean, you could say that about a lot of up until Sandler in the late years, like everything Adam Sandler was the same movie. Like think about Waterboy, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Like, yeah, they were different, but for the most part, it was relatively the same humor.
Yeah.
You know? And then even branching off of that, and you had like Grandma's Boy and stuff like that, was all that whole crew. Like, you know.
Yeah, Happy Madison.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost wish it would have gone to like the Cartoon Network would have like picked up the option for it.
Adult Swim.
And you had like a collaboration from like all like Adult Swim animators. Yeah. I feel like they would have done justice real good.
I think, well, I mean, I'm not going to.
And I guess technically Seth MacFarlane is like adjacent to that world, you know?
The one good thing about Dungeon Crawler is the fact that the book itself kind of writes, like you don't have to think very hard. Like, okay, like if you read Ready Player One and then you watch the movie Ready Player One, okay, the movie was just a giant circle jerk to Steven Spielberg, right? Just shove as much stuff in as possible. Like, let's put in game stuff, let's put in all Spielberg stuff since he's doing it, and then just like make a movie. And then they changed everything about the story. Like the way he gets the first key and everything, because when you read the book's kind of slow. It's really slow until he gets the first key, and then it kind of picks up and takes off from there. That doesn't make good for good TV, right? And you have to think about like a book, you know, we've been blasting through these books in a couple days or whatever, but like for the most part, a book is like a whole thing that you can sit down and spend time. Like when you sit down and watch a TV show, you're looking at anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. How do you plug 30 minutes to an hour of everything that's in the book, you know, and make it worth watching?
Yeah.
And still have all of the emphasis and everything, you know? Again, I don't need to see on TV, at least, I don't need to see them going back and sitting and waiting for the recap. You know what I mean? Like, perfect way of doing it is like if you did it like episodically, like start every new episode with the recap from the previous thing and then having that like play into whatever happens. That would be a cool idea, you know? But I can also
like limited series.
Boo, that would be tough too, because then you're talking about like big chunks of like book 1 and 2 would be like what, like 2 episodes. You know what I mean? You'd have to, and then you cut a bunch of...
No, not like that. I mean, like each book being made into like a 8 or 9 episode season.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
You know, I feel like there's enough there that you really could.
I also,
I don't know though. That might be too much. That might stretch it out too far.
Don't R.R. Martin this as well. Like let him finish.
That's exactly
let him
what
finish the book before you start the show, because that way you can kind of like, I don't want to have any of this like, oh, we're waiting for him to finish this last book, and so we're gonna like have to go back and play into other things. You know what I mean? He was also talking about how there's talks of either a graphic novel or an anime that is gonna like do, or like animated stuff or whatever, that's gonna follow other crawlers or whatever. Like that's something that they're floating around, and like that would be a cool idea. You know what I mean? See it from a different perspective, and I feel like that will do really well, especially as a graphic novel, something you just have on the side, and actually get like full visualization of like what these characters look like that you're reading about, you know, before they get to like live action. But
yeah, and it would be a fucking incredible opportunity for him to actually have some input before somebody tries to take it to live action or something like that, you know?
100%.
Like create the canon so that it's so much harder to deviate from it.
I agree.
That's kind of what fucking irks me a little bit about the audiobooks. The voices, man.
He kind of, again, from what everyone was saying, is it gets...
Why does Carl always have to talk like this? Yeah. Like he's got that very like... It's lightening up, but like, man, when he first starts a character, you're like, oh god, the AI.
Yeah.
If you would have had to put that in my head, I don't think I would have been so disappointed.
I know.
But the AI spoke, and I was like, it's just like a shitty filter
Yeah.
that's on it to make it reward. Like,
Yeah.
like give me a little more. I get you're kind of like going like claptrap-esque,
Right?
But like, come on, dude, you could have made it just. But it's like canon now, because like him and Matt are like
side
close.
side.
Like he's like, this is the guy that's gonna read it all. Like, and he's pretty much given him that control.
And that's why I was so hesitant to do the audiobooks until I was finished with the actual books, because I was like, I have a very specific sound for every one in my head. Like when he says "God damn,"
it's kind of soul shattering.
It is, because when he says "God damn it, donut," for me it's like "God damn it, donut." That but when he reads it, he's like "God damn it, donut." It's like.
Yeah,
I just don't hear that when I read the book. You know what I mean? Like, God damn it, donut, all the time. It's like, but for me, it's always just been like, God damn it, donut. You know what I mean?
On the flip side, though, imagine somebody from like Essex, London, reading the book. God damn it, donut. And then they hear it. They like twice as bad. They're like, oh,
yeah, exactly.
So maybe that's just what it is. I don't know. He's from like the West Coast, though. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. Well, and then again, like I said, from what everyone was saying,
weirdos.
Everyone was saying is that the audiobooks are phenomenal and everybody loves them. And by the time that the later books come in, I think he definitely tries to find his characters in the first book, obviously, because it's just first starting it out. So I'm sure by the time I get through the first book and into the second book, like it'll be a little bit more comfortable to listen to. But like I said,
by chapter 5, it already kind of eased up.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like when I first read it, I was like, by the time I was hitting like chapter 2, I was like, I might have to come back to this later, man.
That's what I texted you and Sean. I was like, oh.
I also listen to audiobooks on like 1.5 or 1.7 times speed, so that also like screws it up a little bit too.
That actually might be better, though.
It does, because you get through it a little bit quicker for sure. But that's how I listen to audiobooks all the time.
When you get to Carl's voice, like it almost make it sound like a normal person.
Yeah. Does this door only have one way out? It's like when you listen to does the door only have one way out? It's like, okay, I can listen to that. But it also like, because he gruffs it and then you speed it up, you kind of get a little bit, but like that higher octave. So it's like, oh god.
Man, now I'm gonna be pissed off every time he says "God damn it, donut." And you nailed it too.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like when I read it, there's very specific things in my head that help me understand the story. I think with any story you read, it's like that same way. So, but the way that Matt said that he writes the books is that he writes them in a way that he's writing that character with a voice in mind. And then when giving it to the guy who reads the audiobooks explains it to him or whatever. So there's a point that like what we're hearing is actually what he wants to a degree, I guess. It's okay. You know what? Maybe I just need to, it's not my book. I didn't write it. I need to just enjoy it.
I'm going to go argue with the author.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he sounds like that.
Yeah.
What? No, I think you got that part wrong, dude.
Yeah. I know you wrote this a long time ago, but I think you need to rewrite it. It's bad.
Yeah. Fire this fucking guy that already did 7 audiobooks, please.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man. So are we, well, no, we're not, but I mean we should, but will we? I don't know. It's not possible.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you want to play Night Rain? I know. When is the giant question? I don't have time. It's hot. I got skunks to kill. But do you want to?
Yes. Yes, clearly I want to, Trevor. There's a multitude of things I want to do. I want to play the Expedition 33 game.
Yes, you do.
I want to play the... fucking clickbait is just pissing me off as well. And it's not the fucking heat. It's just clickbait in general. But it's like the new open world game that Bethesda should take notes from. Oh, try this new fucking Skyrim like blah blah blah.
What
blah,
was
blah.
it? Oh,
like, but I want to try that one. Like we're coming into like where we're going to start really forming the contenders for the Yap Awards. And I got shit that I need to play. You know
what's wild to me too? So far the contenders for Yap Awards, there's nothing multiplayer. We have this has been a year of single player games. Now, granted, there's not really been shit
because
coming
we're
out.
fucking sick of cheaters. We're fucking sick of all this fucking horse shit, dude.
I agree.
It's the same reason we're playing fucking PvE Tarkov, because we don't have to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you give me something I'd have a little fun with my boys and make it online, but I don't have to worry about some fucking ass fuck dick face fuck ass coming in and fucking like just fucking one tapping me, taking all my shit, or like ruining my ults, or like whatever fucking scenario that we could be in, that some guy could be fucking cheating from fucking Xi Jinping China coming to fucking attack me. Fucking give me a game that I can play with my fucking friends. Yeah, I'm fucking yeah. Fuck, dude.
I agree 110%. You're not
fucking
wrong.
Chinese.
The fucking Chinese. The cheaters are just ruining any online game. I get it. I'm on
every online game.
Now, let me tell you something that I did see recently. CIS, what is it? CIS, right? Star Citizen. They just had a massive update, and there's now like alien things that you can fight. And it's like the first one on the server like went down or whatever. I clicked on the video, and it's these giant like sandworm, like dune sandworm looking things that people are fighting, and like they're setting up like turrets and stuff on the ground, and like mortar strikes and things, and like you see like ships like swinging in and like shooting at this thing, and then like people on the ground are like grenade launching it, and it's like this giant, and it's like sweeping and grabbing people and knocking people around. It's like, it is so sick. I'll have to send you the subreddit that the thing I was watching on the subreddit, and these people fighting it, and I was like, this looks so sick. Like so sick. Like people just having like, you just seeing like these giant ships coming over and like dropping like nuke bombs on it and then flying off. It's like, oh my God, that's so awesome, man. I've got an itch just because of that. So bad. So bad.
I'm hearing what you're saying, but I also need you to realize like where my mind is right now.
Hot skunk.
No, you're like, these ships are sweeping down, it's doing this, and I'm just imagining my ship giving birth through there, us like running, and like all of a sudden my fucking helmet pops off, you try to pick me up, you pull my armor off of me, like that's what people are going like this, and we're stuck like, open the door, it's open, I can't get past the line, and we're like crouching and trying to like just scoot through a hole because we can see a foot coming off the catwalk. That's what I imagined. Like,
that sounds amazing.
I hear you. Like everybody, but we're just the fucking assholes that are like.
I love that
pressing
idea.
the garage door, and it's just.
I love that idea that like by the time we got out, they've destroyed everything, and we just show up. You know, like, all right, we're here. Like, oh, okay, we'll catch the next one in 16 hours or whatever it responds. Like, I think it's kind of cool though. I think it's kind of cool. I like what the updates have been doing with this. I mean, they've really been pushing it. I saw this thing. Someone was like, this is my favorite game. Is like taking them to like, it was like a comic or whatever. It's like, this is my favorite game. I want to show you my favorite game. Like open it, like some drunk dude inside is like, every update ruins this fucking game. Like, it cracks me up how like, and it's like the community is always like, something new comes out, everybody's like, this is amazing, and then it's like 20 minutes later, like, yeah, but look what they destroyed with this, and it's like, yeah, but that's still amazing. I'm still sure that game is a money laundering like scheme.
I don't understand. Unless you're Saudi princes, who's spending that much money?
Yeah, I think one of the newest bundle patches they came out with is like a basic bundle patch now that's like $10,000 or something like that.
Who?
I don't know.
That's what I don't understand. I would love to see like their ledgers of like their statements of just like what the average. I want to see who these whales are. Okay. Or if there's actually any. I feel like I could go through 900 pages of bank statements and you don't see any.
Nothing.
But like they have it's like, oh, this is like the $1 billion player club, and this is
okay. I was thinking about the same thing. imagine the people that played like World of Warships or World of Tanks or like Flight Simulator, where there's another ship that like plane, tank, whatever comes out, and the easiest way is just to buy it, right? Because you can still get a lot of these ships in game, the ones that they have active, but it like takes so long to grind the money to buy it, and then it's like you don't really own it, so every time there's a wipe or whatever, you have to go back in and regrind them. But like you can just buy the ships outright. I have to imagine the people that are buying the ships are those people that's all they do, right? Like the people who are buying the $10,000, one, they're rich, but all they have ever done they've never touched another video game ever. They may have started with like, Simcopter in like 92, but outside of that, they've only played Star Citizen and they only have money to dump into Star Citizen.
I don't physically understand how you could be like, you know what? I'm going to trade in my 2012 Corolla for this thing that I fly in a video game. Like that's how my brain equates it. Like that's
not it though. That's not it, right? The guy who's like, oh, $10,000 bundle. Yeah.
I'll put it on a credit card, make monthly payments.
Yeah. Or he's like,
drag this out over.
Oh yeah. There's 365,000 in that account. That's nothing. I'm going to buy that. That's the guy who's buying it, right? The dude who's just like, the $10,000 is chump change.
Okay. How does he have the 365,000 in that account? That's what I need to know.
Crypto.
How is
NFTs?
Touche.
Beast. I know. I'm just saying, man.
That NFT boom really fucking funded the fuck
He's like, I got it when it was low. I sold it when it was high. I'm running it. He's just got one account that's got like 200,000 in it, right? Off of NFTs and crypto, and he's just spending it on Star Citizen.
Like, I refuse to believe that people, like, unless you were like Saudi oil sheik rich, I refuse to believe that there's people out there who are purchasing this but not living in like complete squalor. You know, they've ignored every other part of their life so they can get this. And if there's anything but that, then what the fuck am I doing? How are they doing it?
Well, a couple of the Star Citizen streamers that I had watched back in the day are the people that have like the full on like cockpit stuff. And so like their camera shows like the behind of their cockpit. And like when they start streaming, like
write it off as a business expense then?
I would assume so. Maybe if you're making money on it and you're actually making money on it, you could. I could see you doing that because like you'd start a stream like, hey guys, how's everything going? And he would climb into the cockpit and like flick buttons and like things would move and he'd pull in and then he'd start Star Citizen and you just stream for like 6 hours or whatever it is.
So we're going back to buying an RV.
I'm telling you, the RV is not a bad idea. You know what we should do? Okay, I was also thinking about this. You know how subways or trains have two ends so they can go one way and then the conductor goes the opposite end and they just go back? Let's just get the two ends, stick them butt to butt so we both have cockpits in the front. And then the middle section, we can do it like
talking about like RV cat dog.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the middle, it'll be like the Millennium Falcon. You know how like they climb the ladders to get to like the turrets or whatever, or like just any ship. That's what we'll do. We'll do the middle section is like something we'll have to climb through to get to like a mess hall, and then like maybe we'll build up and down, and then that way we can have like, oh dude, it'd be such a cool idea. The little boy in me screams, do this. The poor person is like, okay, dude, keep dreaming.
I mean, worst case scenario, we have a mobile home still. It's just fucking sick.
The only downside is the internet. If we build
Starlink, dog. Fucking daddy Elon.
Can we get like 6 Starlinks? Does that make it better?
And just pool like the Ethernet like runs it all together.
Yeah.
It's like if I can get fucking
it's like that scene from Contact. We're like
$900 a month for internet just to get fucking 100 megabytes down. Fucking Elon's sick, dude.
We can power it with a Tesla truck.
The Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Wherever the thing's called.
Put some fucking respect on his name.
His name?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you had something like that, if you had the peripherals, something crazy like that, do you think that you would just spend more time gaming because you had it?
No.
See, then is it even worth it? Because for me, that would be, if I had it, every day I would lock in. I would buy a flight suit and a helmet. Just every day, like lock into play. I would get home, get off of work, take a shower, like make
Trevor,
dinner.
I've got a $5,000 computer that doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, but just because
if I had a flight simulator and all this stuff, like, yeah, I'd be like, I have cool things. I have cool things. I don't have time to fuck with them. Well, and this would just be an overly expensive cool thing. This would be like a fucking
you don't have time because of your own choices. You could still have time.
Trevor, I gotta work.
That's what the wife's for. Yeah, now
she spends more money than I do.
So that sounds like a problem.
Clearly, I'm not saying I don't have fucking problems, Trevor.
That's why you don't have money.
I am a slave.
We know that.
I've got the golden handcuffs. I'm an alpha male. Okay, I got the golden handcuffs. Okay, I see shiny things, I buy them, and I have to keep working because I can't control myself to not buy them.
I know.
We went to Cliff's house and he got a fucking needler, and I, on the way home, bought one off eBay for $200 fucking, Trevor. I don't make good decisions. Okay?
No, you don't. I think the needler we saw was
no.
God, no.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't have the thing in my brain that says be an adult. Okay? I'm just here stuck in this alpha male body. Okay? I'm here trying to get is anybody having fucking fun? Like, do you see what I'm saying? I'm stuck here. I didn't ask to be put on this spinning fucking rock, Trevor.
No, but you are here. Make better choices and we can enjoy it more.
I don't want to.
All right, then that's what we'll do. Every day off, we'll play roulette. If we live, we'll just game it out.
Coffee. Well, all
right, Tarkov it is
for today. Fucking somebody picks it up. You play with 5 in the chamber? Yeah. I'm fucking over this shit.
I'm either the luckiest or the unluckiest person in the planet.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. What could be worse? You could not have you could be one of those guys that doesn't listen to music, that doesn't play video games, that doesn't watch TV, and like reads like autobiographies or like history books.
Drinks Orangina.
Ugh. No, yeah, they're drink,
I was thinking about
drink
today.
of choice
about
is like
you
hot
specifically.
Tea. Uh-huh.
Ugh. Hot tea. Go down. Yeah, the white guy who's really into Chinese tea culture.
Yeah,
like he's got all the little like things like you pour out the first pour. And blah, blah, blah. What the fuck are you doing? I think I'm this doesn't excuse your fucking Pearl Jam shit, but I think I have just like noticeably terrible taste in music.
Yeah, I know I have bad taste in music.
Dude, I went like a month of listening to nothing but fucking Limp Bizkit. Most of it wasn't even just like their recorded stuff. It was just like YouTube, them playing like Lollapalooza in Chile. And then now, don't know why, but like out of nowhere, I was like, I think I really like Falling in Reverse.
Yeah, like Falling in Reverse is dope.
Oh, so you have bad taste in music too. No, because Limp Bizkit and Falling in Reverse are like the same. Like if you listen to Falling in Reverse, it's not actually supposed to like, you're not supposed to listen to the words. Like a cheesy fucking battle is supposed to happen where like a church is crumbling in the background and a dragon comes up in fire. Everything is this very like epic cinematic music. But then you watch the concerts and Ronnie is just like, he's in a pink fucking cowboy hat.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. But are you listening?
So objectively,
are you listening to new Falling in Reverse? Or are you listening to old?
All of it.
See,
all of it.
Old Ronnie, great. Ronnie gets in trouble, goes to jail, did the whole thing, comes out and fucking then starts his like rap career or whatever the hell it is. That's terrible. That stuff I can't stand.
No, all of it. I love all of it. And the only like I made that connection. I was driving home. I was like, man, I think I listen to shit music. And I thought about it. It's like everybody said fucking Limp Bizkit is shit music. I don't think it's shit music, but it's kind of shit music. Everybody says fucking like I'm attracted to shit music. And I mean, Pearl Jam is just objectively bad music, but I like shit music, like good shit music, you know?
Listen. Bad music, shit music, like terrible music, like you have
okay, none of us listen to terrible music.
You have
I bet you Cliff does though.
You have a range, right? Like you've got Garth Brooks.
Ooh, easy.
Okay, all right.
Easy, buddy.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Friends in low places.
I'm not saying
I don't think I'd actually hate Garth Brooks as much. I think I might actually like him, but Tom Segura really put it in my head that like I need to attack him at every angle I can.
Possible,
and that came out of absolute nowhere.
Well,
but before that, like he was just like another country guy, and then he had his weird like fucking like eyeliner rock album, which I kind of think is even funnier than anything else.
I think
like that like almost made me like him more. I think, but then Tom Segura came and just
here's the thing. I think every like person or group or whatever is out there is a few songs that I can enjoy. I cannot stand Taylor Swift music, but there's a few songs I can jam out to.
Fuck, I love Taylor Swift. And then everybody liked Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift, but like people didn't like Taylor Swift. And now that they like him, I fucking hate her. Can't stand her. Hope she dies in a plane crash.
So you're just But
I'm not trying to be contrarian. Like I enjoyed it. Like I like Justin Bieber.
You're a hipster.
I still like Justin Bieber. No.
You're a hipster.
No.
You liked it before it was
cool. Does a hipster have a fucking sick ass samurai sword that he got from you?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, they all came by my place when I was moving.
I'm a hipster. Yeah, that's why I gave it to you.
No, it's like, I'm not a hipster. It's like the same thing when the Sacramento Kings got a new arena and all of a sudden, like everybody was a Kings fan again. It's like, no, where the fuck were you like the entire time?
Sure.
You know? And if, I'm sorry, but if you're going to be a part of like the culture that I've been a part of, I want no fucking part of it.
No,
you know?
Okay. I don't like
the bandwagon. Go fuck off and do it all my way.
Not the bandwagoners. Those are the born again Christians, right? You're like, that's funny.
But then it's like when they get that, like, it's almost like that bump takes away like what was them.
So here's, so do we?
They get too popular. They get too famous. All of a sudden, like they change. They become. I won't say mainstream because I'm not a fucking hipster. But it's just like a shift where you're like, what?
Dungeon crawler. Are we not those people?
No. We're a little late to the party.
What is anybody else?
No, just wait. When it has its first little like pop. Which I think is coming.
Yeah, before it gets to TV, before it gets
TV shows and stuff like that. That's like we're not like the first.
No,
but we're well before it's like, God, can you imagine? Oh, we get to experience. We're gonna get to experience a point where people was like, I never read the books, but God, the show's good. You're like,
yeah.
It's like fucking
or people
or the people like Game of Thrones, where people were like, oh, I like the book, and then you ask them something from the book, and they have no fucking clue.
Yeah, they read the
it's gonna be fun to catch people in lies.
Oh, or the ones where it's like their concept of the book is like they read a couple of them and then finished the show and okay. My favorite of those type of people, because I was one of them until I ended up, was The Expanse. I think I read the first 2 books of The Expanse, or the first 3 books, whenever The Expanse was out. And then I watched the show and I blasted through it. And the show went way deep. And I was like, I love The Expanse. And people were like, you read the books? I was like, yeah, I read some of the books. Like, they're great or whatever. And they were talking about stuff in the later show that I was like, oh, that's in a book I haven't read. And I just realized I don't know. Like, I don't know. And so I went back and I finished reading the rest of the series. Well, I listened to an audiobook because that was when I was driving a lot. I finished it that way because I just didn't have time to read it. And I was like, oh, wait, the books are fucking dope. They're so much better than the show. Even the show's great, but like, believe me, the book was really good. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be those people. But I also know that because I'm not the earliest people with like Dungeon Crawler, I like there were people there that had the original paperbacks of his when they first went through before they went to this new publisher, and he was signing those, and I was like, man, I almost felt gross holding my hardcover because I was like, just kind of put that away. I'll stand in the back of the line. Like, I don't want anybody to see me with this. Like, even though like I'm,
ooh, shit.
Yeah. Like some girl brought it out.
I just realized the pecking order here.
You know what I mean? Like her book was like folded, like the spine was like broken a million times. This is how old it was. She's like, yeah, I love this book. And I'm like, ooh, okay. All right. You're way cooler. You're way cooler than I am. But like still accepted. That's what I think. Music is one of those things too. Music's for everybody. I think music should be, even the shit music should be listened to because like there's good in all music, you know? You don't like Pearl Jam for reasons unknown. But I don't know. There's not many.
I just feel like Pearl Jam is like what I would, like if I like close my eyes and listen to Pearl Jam, you know, sometimes you get like visuals. I like the visual that I get from Pearl Jam is like me like waking up in the Bucks Bar House's like garage, like in a pile of like fucking Bush light cans. But like the door opens and the light that hits me is like what wakes me up. But Pearl Jam is playing and like my eyes aren't focusing in there. And there's just like a typical Placerville, like mid 50s guy. And he's asking me like, what are you doing in the trash? But instead of hearing the words, all I hear is, and I'm just trying to, it's like a paralysis demon dream that I experience when there's anything that has those stretched out vowels like that.
I will
Creed being the exception.
No, I think it's all the same. But I will say that like even as young as those bands were, right? They're talking about like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, like all the original grunge bands from that time period were all like, you know, early 20s when they made the music. All of the music sounded like it was already made for people who were in their 40s.
Yeah.
You know, exactly. I get that. I understand that concept. But when I was listening to it, my dad was in his 40s. You know what I mean? So I was like, later 30s or whatever. So I was like, it made sense at the time. I still enjoy the music. I've seen them live a bunch of times. They're great bands. I don't think anybody should listen to them. Like if they're not a big fan, fine, no big deal. I don't think anybody should really like give Creed the love it has. I think Creed is good.
No. Creed should not have the fucking love that it has.
No, exactly. But it's one of those things. It's like, I get it. There is good music for that. But I wouldn't put everything into that.
No, Creed is just a meme. It has nothing to do with the music. It's about just like the meme culture that brought it back to life.
Agreed.
And it's not to really enjoy it. It's to get piss drunk and just scream.
Talk about bringing culture back. Stuff that is... does not make sense in my brain is the 90s trends starting to make the trek back in. Music is one of those things you're starting to notice a lot, especially because bands are like hitting their 30 years and stuff like that, and they're re-releasing albums, like how we would see like, you know, a Led Zeppelin remaster at some point. I went into Zoomies. They're selling Jinko jeans.
Yeah.
On the rack.
I saw a kid with a fucking no shit, a real life fucking cassette player, Walkman.
Stop, dude.
And what pissed me off more is like he had like normal-ish headphones. Like he didn't have those shitty like the fucking styrofoam
the one around your ears like this.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, those would be no. Cassette.
I know.
Not a CD player.
I know, but
cassette.
Do you remember these guys?
I don't remember. I only had
the ones that
for like the cassette
the
players. No, I had the like.
Oh, this
they're always
small
like yellow foam.
Yeah,
and just like the thinnest like
band.
Wire.
Yeah. If you put them in your backpack wrong, they crimped, and that was it. You were done.
And it got done. Toast.
Yeah.
God. Or the fucking like where the wire went in, like the little plastic arm would like just snap, and then you'd have like fucking tape on one side.
Or you just
just one.
Yeah, it looked like a plane
one side
operator.
go bad, so you snip one side off, and you just I saw a kid with they walked by, and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah,
and everybody at work was like, "What?" And I was like, "Did you see that kid?" And they all they peeked, they looked, they're like, "Is that a cassette player?" I was like, "That's a cassette player." And like,
first off, where'd you get the tape? Oh, or
I don't want to know.
Don't even tell me.
I don't want to know.
It looks like a cassette player, but it's just like an MP3.
I would spike it on the ground. I don't know. I didn't get to like go up and investigate. It looked like a genuine cassette player, and I like in my head, I already knew everything about this kid. He's like, "Oh, this is a vintage. Blah, blah, blah. You got the like all fucking punch you and lose my job."
I agree. Oh God. that shirt fits you.
Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
I need you.
What's best is like how like
you know. Can you do something for me? How short shorts do you have? Can I just get a quick video of you weed eating or mowing the yard?
In this? Like no,
yeah,
fuck no,
baby, come on.
No way. Maybe mowing the lawn, weed eating. I'm just fucking fuck no, fuck no, dude. I'll weed eat with a fucking flannel on. I don't care how hot it is. Pushing the fucking the lawnmower around there. I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be
that easy.
Have you seen the video of whatever?
I'll even order some new short shorts from the same Chinese website.
The guy's outside in like his short shorts. He's like, I'm wearing my hoochie daddy shorts today, and the people keep coming by and be like, "Hey boy, what's that pee-pee do?" He's like, I don't know, it pees. Like, leave me alone. It's small. All right, let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. It's too hot for this. I'm gonna go submerge in an ice bath.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Is anybody having fun?
Fucking nah, dude.
Nah, dude. It's gonna be hot this week, people. Drink your water. You know, just make. Also, just talcum powder. I'm telling you, boys, get a Gold Bond.
I haven't even had like a bad one yet, and I know it's coming.
It's on its way.
It's like the first one of the year. You kind of take the day for granted.
You forget,
and then like halfway through the day, you're walking real gingerly.
Just start it now. If you're already starting to get the swamp ass, just do it now, and you will thank me later. All right, we're out of here, people. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
H2O. Make sure you drink your H2O.